Hi, this is Larry Beecham, co-founder of Virtual Profit Network. I want to thank you for visiting our site today. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly who we are as a company, what we do, and of course what you'll be doing as a way to make money and work with our company. I know that you're here because you're one of two types of people. You have one of two possible dilemmas you're looking to solve. Either you're someone who has been specifically looking for a position to work from home, yet you've run into some major obstacles because of some sort of a huge upfront fee, monthly membership fees, or it's just a outright scam, or you're someone who's been searching for traditional work by submitting resumes and applications in the marketplace, going to interviews, but as the economy has proven, it's near impossible to find anything that's going to work. Well, I want you to know that as of this video, Virtual Profit Network endeavors to be the solution to whichever one of these happens to be your personal situation. Now, we are one of the fastest growing web and media marketing companies on the internet, and we're looking for associates to assist us with some very basic web-based work to assist our parent company FreeFactor.com with acquiring new clients and new customers. Now, before I get into what that entails, let me share with you a few benefits of working with us. First of all, choosing your work location. You can eliminate the commute to go anywhere altogether by working from your home, or you can go to a coffee shop. We don't care. As long as you have an internet connection and a computer, you can actually work. You can choose the schedule that fits your lifestyle. Whether you are a professional, a skilled laborer, retired individual, college student, stay-at-home mom or dad, it doesn't matter. Pick the schedule that makes the most sense for you. You can earn a production-driven hourly wage. In layman's terms, you make what you are worth. The harder you work, the more money you can make. The average income here is about $20 an hour, but we have many people that do better than that. You can be paid daily. We pay daily through either direct deposit or PayPal, so there's no need to wait for a week or two to get your check. Now, there is no selling. There is no telemarketing. There is no cold calling, closing, convincing, pitching. 100% of the work is web-based, and you're about to see what that entails here in a second. We represent recognizable major name brand companies, and there is no experience required. We do provide full training, so it doesn't matter what your background is. Here is exactly what you will be doing. Posting pre-written classified ads on pre-approved advertising websites on behalf of our sponsor companies. Here's a snapshot of just a few of them. DirecTV, MagicJack, 24 Hour Fitness, Equifax, Netflix, Discover Card, Gamefly, Hydroxycut, just to name a few. So the ads that you will be placing on their behalf will drive consumers to their corporate websites, where those consumers have an opportunity to try their products or services either free or at a discounted trial. For example, you might be someone that's a member of Netflix. You went to Netflix's website, you signed up on a 30-day free trial membership, which led into what? A paying membership. So that is what we do. We are the marketing arm to help these companies get more potential customers. Now, 99% of the work involved in what we do has already been done for you. What that means is the ads that we want you to place have already been written. You don't have to write any ads. The websites that are pre-approved have already been compiled. You don't have to wander around the internet trying to figure out where to place them. That's all covered in our training. The 1% left is the manpower that you bring to the table that assists us with pushing the advertising out. Inevitably, when someone watches this presentation, there's always the question as to whether or not this is legitimate. I'm going to point you to Google and tell you to Google me, because once you do, you'll understand real quick that this is legitimate based upon my credentials and my background. So I want you to frame this right. Take a moment to Google me, and then you'll better see and understand that this is truly legit. You have nothing to worry about. Now, our process is simple. It's 3 steps in our process. Here comes the actual work. Number 1, you copy an ad. The ads are already written. They're in a database in our back office. You copy one or several of the ads that you want to use. Number 2, you paste that ad in one or several of the websites that we actually give you, and then you paste, send, or submit that ad through that website, and that pushes the advertising in the marketplace. That's the manpower I talked about a second ago. Here's how you get paid when that happens. For every ad that you submit to the marketplace, it includes a unique link that's attached to you specifically, making it impossible for you not to be paid for your work. So you submit the ad with that link, that individual will be driven to the website that we give you. It's your website. We give it to you for free, and that individual will watch the same presentation that you're previewing right now. At the conclusion of that presentation, they're going to pick a free or a discounted trial offer that they want to try out, and then when they do that, you are going to be paid $20 daily for every referral that takes that action. So how much money can you make doing this? Well, let me show you. To help you better understand our program, below is an estimated income calculator with which you can easily see the income potential. Remember, this is a production-driven hourly wage. Your production drives your paycheck. I will tell you though, the average reps here do 3 to 5 referrals a day from the ads. If you notice here, that's about $1,800 to $3,000 per month in income. Our top producers do 10 or more referrals per day, which pushes them up over $80,000 a year in income from home. Here's a snapshot of one of our mid-range to top-level producers. Calculating his payouts for a 15-day period here, they exceed $2,000. So multiplying by 2 to get a full month, this individual is earning right around $4,000 per month simply placing classified ads on behalf of our sponsors. Now, how is that possible? I know that you're probably wondering, Larry, how can this be possible? How can these companies afford to pay so much if we're not actually selling anything? Well, let me show you how. It's very simple. Every business has a budget for advertising, including the Fortune 500 companies that we represent. So they take a portion of what is going to be spent anyway for traditional advertising from their budget, and they pay you to place ads. That's how they do it. See, what used to work in advertising doesn't work like it used to. An example would be DVRs. If you record your shows and fast forward through commercials, well then you're the problem. You're not seeing the commercials. So these companies need to be creative in how they get the message across. So it's not about affordability. The money for advertising was going to be spent or wasted anyway. You plus the online ad equal cash flow. That's how the money is made. Let me cover some FAQs as we close. What are the requirements to work? You might be at a point where you're ready to get started, so let's talk about what that would take. Every company that you work for has a condition that you have to meet to work, whether it be a drug screen, a background check, checking references, and in some cases, buying something or spending money. For example, Verizon Wireless, if you were an in-store rep for them, you'd have to have their phone service and their phone to work there. If you weren't willing to meet that condition for work, you couldn't work there. So our companies have a condition for work as well, and it's a real easy one. Just try one of their offers. Okay, you pick one of the trial or discounted offers and you try it out, and if you like it, you keep it. If you don't, you won't. Here's the cool thing. Well, first of all, the sponsors make this requirement, not us, but you get to pick an offer that you're most likely to enjoy. We don't stick you with something that you can't use. We don't make you try something that has no value in your life. Personally, I took advantage of the Walmart voucher program because I have 5 kids and the deal was not something I could walk in Walmart and see advertised in the store. I also took advantage of GameFly because my son goes to the Redbox little vending machine thing and he rents games. So we saw value in both of those. So we picked offers that we were most likely to enjoy and use, and you do it once and you never have to do it again. Now, if you want to keep it, you can, but if you don't want to keep it, that's okay as well. That is the only condition to work. Do I have to spend any money? Well, let's just talk about that. When it comes time to complete the offer to meet the requirement, 95% of the people will choose a free trial offer. So if you decide to pick a free trial offer, then the answer to the question, do I have to spend any money, is no. Now, 5% of the people choose a discounted trial offer. That could be anywhere from $1 to $50, one-time fee to try it. If you choose a discounted trial, then the answer to the question of do I have to spend any money is yes. So you make the decision. You make the choice on whether or not this will cost anything. This is truly your decision on what direction you go with this. Do they want my credit card? Yes, they do want your credit card. Now, obviously, if you're doing a discounted trial, they're going to draft you for the $1 to $50, depending on which one that you decided to do. If it's a free trial, they'll still take it, and that's even more to the point because they don't want to be abused. Think about it. If you're Netflix and someone signs up in Netflix and they do a 30-day trial with fake information, what's to prevent them from, at the end of 30 days, putting in fake information again and just beating the system? The only way to prevent that is to acquire a credit card. But the intention of this entire process is to assist our sponsors with acquiring valid new customers, and they want a shot at converting you and I into customers. So workers like you and me can choose to keep the service or not. It doesn't matter. There's no obligation to keep it, but there is an obligation to at least try it. Now, once you've tried it, if you don't like it and if you don't want it, cancel it. There is no penalty and there's no charges. That's the nice thing about working with recognizable brand names that you know, like, and trust. Their reputation precedes them. So if you're ready to get started working, it's very simple. If you will scroll down this page, you're going to see a link that you can click on that leads you right into the steps to get started, and then you'll end up in our training center where you will learn how to place our ads and get access to the list of websites. And most of our reps that take action now usually make their first $100 in their first 48 hours. So if that's you, you decide you want to join our team, I want to be the first to welcome you to the team. Go now to the link I just mentioned, click on it, taking you to where you need to go next to get started. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside. You take care, and we'll see you on the training site.